Hari Om. Welcome all to our very first Ganesh Utsav program. My name is Mitra Manikandan and I am a Balavihar student in Tapovanam.
Hari Om. My name is Surya Dinesh Kumar and I'm also a Balavihar student in Tapovanam.
Surya and myself will be your MCs for this program. We will start today's program by chanting the opening prayers. Om. Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
We are so happy to have you here. First up, we have the Ganapati Atharva Shirsham chanting by our Balavihar children Ishwar Murthy, Aditya Bilakanti, Akshaya Venkatraman, and Ananya Anant.
ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुस्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ लं नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यम्।
ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवधातारम् अवधातारम् अवानुचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तस्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमेष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रतीयेति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो लीनो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वा आपदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वम् अवस्थात्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वमरुद्रस्त्वमिन्द्रस्त्वमग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवस्वरोम्
गणादिं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादिं तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण रुद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं ककारपूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपं बिन्दुरुत्तररूपं नादसन्धानं सगुंहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या कनकऋषिः निचित्कायत्री छन्दः श्रीमहागणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं भाषमं कुशधारिणं रथं च वरदैर्हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्षपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृतेः पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लम्बोदर एकदन्ताय विघ्नविनाशिने शिवसुधाय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः
एतदतर्वशीर्षयोधीते स ब्रह्मभूयाय कल्पते स सर्वविघ्नैर्न बाध्यते स सर्वत्र सुखमेदते स पञ्चमहापापात् प्रमुच्यते सायमदीयानो दिवसकृतं पापं नाशयति प्रातरदीयानो रात्रिकृतं पापं नाशयति सायं प्रातः प्रयुञ्जानो पापो भवति सर्वत्राधीयानोपविघ्नो भवति धर्मात् काममोक्षं च विन्दति इदमतर्वशीर्षमशिष्याय न देयं यो यदि मोहादास्यति स पापीयान् भवति सहस्रावर्तनाद्यय्यं काममदीते तं तमनेन साधयेत् अनेन गणपतिमभिषिञ्चति स वाग्मी भवति चतुर्थ्या मनश्नन् जपति स विद्यावान् भवति इत्यतर्वणवाक्यम् ब्रह्माद्यावरणं विद्या न बिभेति कदाचनेति यो दूर्वान् कुरैर्यजति स वैश्रवणोपमो भवति यो लाजैर्यजति स यशोवान् भवति स मेधावान् भवति यो मोदकसहस्रेण यजति स वाञ्छितफलमवाप्नोति यः साज्यसमिद्भिर्यजति स सर्वं लभते अष्टो ब्राह्मणां सम्यग् ग्राहयित्वा सूर्यवर्चस्वी भवति सूर्यग्रहे महानद्यां प्रतिमासन्निधौ वा जप्त्वा सिद्धमन्त्रो भवति महाविघ्नात् प्रमुच्यते महादोषात् प्रमुच्यते महापापात् प्रमुच्यते महाप्रत्यवायात् प्रमुच्यते स सर्वविद् भवति य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषत् ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः.
That was beautiful. Thank you to all of our chanters. We will now move on to our next segment, devotional songs performed by Chinmaya Somnath families.
गजानन श्री गणराया आदि बंधु तुझ मोरया गजानन श्री गणराया आदि बंधु तुझ मोरया मंगल गजानना श्री गणराया आदि बंधु तुझ मोरया गजानना श्री गणराया आदि बंधु तुझ मोरया गौरी तनया भालचंद्रा गौरी तनया भालचंद्रा देव कृपेचा तू समुद्रा वरद विनायक करुणागारा करुणागारा अवधि विघ्ने निसी विलया आदि बंधु तुझा मोरया गजानना श्री गणराया आदि बंधु तुझ मोरया गजानना श्री गणराया आदि बंधु तुझ मोरया गणपतिये करुणानिधिये என்னை கடை கண்பார்த்தருளே महागणपतिये करुणानिधिये என்னை கடை கண்பார்த்தருளே महागणपतिये करुणानिधिये என்னை கடை கண்பார்த்தருளே श्री 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 महागणपतिये துணையடி துழும் அன்பர் துயர் துடைக்கும் துய்யார் துணையடி துழும் அன்பர் துயர் துடைக்கும் துய்யார் துணையடி துழும் அன்பர் துயர் துடைக்கும் துய்யார் சுந்தர சரணாரவிந்த துதி கையா சுந்தர சரணாரவிந்த துதி கையா சுந்தர சரணாரவிந்த துதி கையா கணபதியே கருணாநிதியே என்னை கடை கண்பார்த்தருளே श्री महागणपतिये सकल सुरासुरर पणिमलर पदने सकल सुरासुरर पणिमलर पदने शंकरं उमयुं मनमगिर सुदने शंकरं उमयुं मनमगिर सुदने सकल सुर सुतने शङ्करन् उमयुं बलमगिल् सुतने जगमुழுதும் நீரே ஆனை முகவனே ஜகமுழுதும் நீரே ஆனை முகவனே ஜகமுழுதும் நீரே ஆனை முகவனே ஜகமுழுதும் நீரே ஆனை முகவனே தாழ் பிடித்தே தஞ்சம் நீயே பகவனே தாழ் படுந்தே தஞ்சம் நீயே பகவனே தாழ் படுந்தே தஞ்சம் நீயே பகவனே கணபதியே கருணாநிதியே என்னை கடை கண் பார்த்தருளியே ஸ்ரீ மகாகணபதியே क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतं नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् अकिञ्चनातिमाचनं चिरन्तनोऽतिभाजनं पुरारिपूर्वनन्दनं सुरारिगर्वशर्वणम् अकिञ्चनातिमाचनं चिरन्तनोऽतिभाजनं पुरारिपूर्वनन्दनं सुरारिगर्वशर्वणं प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणकारणं प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणम् भजे पुराणवारणम् नितान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्तकान्तकात्मजम् अचिन्त्यरूपमन्तहीनमन्तराय कृन्तनं नितान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्तकान्तकात्मजम् अचिन्त्यरूपमन्तहीनमन्तराय कृन्तनं कृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनं तमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततं कृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनं तमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम्
Hari Om, everyone. This was a very beautiful offering to Lord Ganesha. So I want to thank all the singers. We had Adya, Dhanya, Hasita, Akanksha, Chandana, Meher, Vanya, Neeraja, and Prabhajini. So it was really wonderful. Hope we have performances like this in the future. And back to our wonderful MCs, Mitra and Surya, to continue with the rest of the exciting program. Thank you.
All of the singers did an amazing job. I'm sure you'll agree. I love art, don't you, Mitra?
Yes, I do. And it's a great thing because our next segment is the drawing competition.
Hari Om. Welcome to Ganesha Utsav art competition. I received tremendous response and it was really nice. Everybody responded, all the kids who submitted their drawings, they were really, really wonderful. So here you can see all the drawing I have received. So here the judges were myself, Ami Bhatt, and Mahika Bhatt, and we followed some of the guidance how to judge this. If the concept was created and the theme was followed, the artwork looked complete and intentional. The uniqueness or originality, meaning they didn't really take a Ganesh Ji's photo and just kind of imitated it exactly. Quality, neatness, craft. We also looked at aesthetic quality, design, composition, colors, tones, how they mix things, and selection and application of different material. So here, our first category was preschool and kindergarten kids, and we had 2 submissions, Abhinav Kulkarni, kindergarten, and Vihan Patel. And between me and Mahika, we could not decide which one was the best, but both of the submissions were really, really wonderful. The colors, the details, everything was so nice. Our next category, and 2 submissions for that. The first 2 are first to third grade. Couple of the submission here are Jayant Ravi and Kalyani Sudarshan. Jayant Ravi was 3rd grade. Kalyani was from kindergarten. The next category still continues, 1st to 3rd grade. The next submissions were from Jyotsna Naveen and Rajeshwari Banerjee. Still our submission continues. We have Karan Kaushik and Siddharth Iyengar. Our next category was 4th to 6th grade, and we had 2 wonderful submissions, Diya Shenoy and Arya Kaushik. And our last category was 7th grade and up, and we had Shesh Sudarshan as our submission for the Ganesha, very unique. And stay tuned for our winner announcement. It will be announced towards the end of the segment. Thank you so much. Back to Mitra and Surya.
Wow, that was beautiful. Wonderful job to all of the artists. Thank you to Madhuri Sosale for putting together this wonderful presentation. Please make sure again to stay tuned until the end to hear about the competition results. We will now have the cooking show starring Purnimaji with our special guests Mahima and Mahika. Over to the state-of-the-art Chinmaya Somnath kitchen.
Hari Om. So this is Ashutosh from Chinmaya kitchen. So I'm going to just quickly give you the quick tour of kitchen and introduce our chef. So this is our wonderful kitchen. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we are not going to operate kitchen today or even this year. But just so everybody is aware how our kitchen looks like. Okay, nice setup done today. All right, so I'm going to introduce our today's chef, Shailaja Deshmukhji, and then supported by Mahika and Mahima. Hari Om, everybody, take it away.
So as you know, Ganesha likes modals. So today we are going to prepare some modals for Lord Ganesha. I have Mahika and Mahima with me. They are going to learn how to make modals. So let's jump into it and I'll show you the ingredients. To make the cover, we need some flour. You can use whole wheat flour or all-purpose flour, and some ghee. To make the stuffing, we need grated coconut, jaggery, and elaichi powder. Nuts are optional if you want to use it. So Mahima will tell us how to make the dough and the filling.
So for the dough, you're going to add the dry ingredients, which is our flour, and combine it, mix it up. And then you're going to add the hot ghee and mix it with a spoon to make a soft, crumbly dough. Next, we're gonna use water and milk to knead it and make it into a tight dough. You don't want a soft dough, or else it will come out the right way. And then we're gonna apply oil and knead it again. And then you're gonna apply oil again and let the dough rest for 30 minutes with a damp cloth over it. For the filling, we're gonna gather our ingredients and put ghee in a pan, let it melt over a medium flame, and then add the coconut, which we have, and dry roast it for 5 minutes. After that, we're gonna add the jaggery to the mix and let that melt and mix it well. Then stir in cardamom and saffron or cashews if you want. Then stir continuously for 2 to 3 minutes or until the mixture is almost dry but moist. So that's how you make the filling and the dough.
So we have the dough ready here and some filling. So girls, let's start, okay? We need some dough and we are going to roll this dough in small puri.
How big should the portion size be generally for people at home?
So it depends. With 1 katori dough, if you have to make 21 modaks, you can make smaller. If you want to make 11, you can make bigger modaks. So depending on your amount, you can decide how much bigger roti you want.
Sometimes when I roll my dough, it sticks to my rolling pin. What can I do about that?
Okay, you can use some ghee or some dry flour. Is it working?
Yes.
Okay.
Is this big enough?
Yeah, it looks fine. That's good. Make sure that the cover is not too thick or too thin. If it is too thick, it will not cook properly. If it is too thin, it can break open. So make sure it is even and not too thick or not too thin. So after, we will wait for Mahika. Okay. Once your roti is done, you pinch the sides and make some petals on it.
Does it matter how many petals we have?
No, doesn't matter. You have to make a cup shape like this. Hold the feeling in. Yeah, good job. Perfect. Okay, now you put the stuffing in. Like this.
So one spoon like this?
Yes. Good. And now try to close all the sides carefully. You can push the stuffing in and then pinch it on the top. And your modak is ready. Good. First, do you want to make one more?
Sure. I think we should.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. there are different kinds of modaks, steamed modaks or fried modaks. Steamed modaks, you have to finish it right away, but fried modaks, you can keep it for some time. And you can use different ingredients. For the cover, steamed modaks are usually made with rice flour. We are making these modaks with wheat flour. Okay, good job. So next, we can have while doing this step, that is deep frying the modaks in hot oil. So if you kids, if you are doing it on your own, just make sure that you are doing it in presence of your some adult. So we are going to fry these modaks, and we will be right back soon.
Here are the finished product donuts that are fried, and
These modaks are ready to offer to Lord Ganesha now. Okay.
they look very tasty.
Thank you. We are going to offer these modaks to Ganesha, and then you can taste them. Okay. Good job, girls.
Thank you.
So for the recap, we're going to start with making our filling, which I've gone over, which is just the ghee, the coconut, and we're gonna add the jaggery to make that a mixture. And we're gonna stir that and let it cook. And then add in cardamom and cashews and saffron if you want. Then for the dough, we're gonna use flour and then add in hot ghee. Mix that up and you should get a crumbly mixture. After that, use milk or water to make a tight dough, and then use oil and knead it. And then apply oil again and cover the dough and let it rest for 30 minutes. Next, after the dough is rested, we're gonna make the modaks. And so for that, we're going to roll it out like we showed you, and then make 5 to 7 pleats. It doesn't really matter how many pleats you make, but it's easier if you do 5 to 7. And then put in the filling, which we made. And then after that, pull the pleats together. You want to pull it upwards so you get kind of a peak on your modak. And then after that, your modaks are ready to fry. Make sure to keep a damp or wet towel on top to make sure that the modaks don't dry out. So for frying the modaks, we are going to heat the oil on a medium-high flame. After that, the oil should be hot, not boiling. And take a bit of dough. You just take a little bit, drop it in, and if it sizzles and floats up, then the oil is ready to use. So you can put like 2 to 3 modaks in your pan, depending on how big it is, but you don't want too many or else they might stick together. So you can put 2 to 3 modaks in and gently turn them consistently so that it will cook all the way. After that, once the modaks reach a golden brown like color, they should be ready. And so you're gonna put it on a tray or a plate with a paper towel, and it should absorb the oil. And then your modaks are ready to give to Ganesha.
Mario, back to you.
MCs continue.
Is anyone else hungry? Because that looked delicious. Let us now put our hunger into art as we introduce our next segment. Hey Mitra.
Yeah?
Our curriculum for Tapovanam this year is Hindu culture, and we are talking about our traditions last week. Our next segment will be highlighting one of those traditions, Rangoli.
You are right, Surya. Rangoli is a form of art that originated in India. Patterns are created using colored powders. Bhuvanaji and Saraswatiji will play the presentation of all the pictures from the Rangoli competition.
Hari Om everyone, with the blessings of Gurudev and the support of the family, Chinmaya family members. I can say I started from Mukta, guided me through Gomati ji, and sincere thanks to Saraswati and Sri Priya. And with the great participants of 9 participants, it was so surprising. And I was so glad Mrs. Patnakshi Ramaswamy and Lata Sundararaman came to judge the participants and motivated them. It was a great event. We had nice music. Everyone was very dedicated. We had a very good time that day. And now I want to thank Madhuri. She created the PowerPoint. And I would like to, I think Mitra and Surya, you have the slides to share that. Yeah, keep going to the next one. Yes, we started with the motak, like clementine motak. Next. Yeah, very dedicated. Aryan and Vaniji, I can say it. And Sri Priya started doing the Ganesha and started coloring too. It was really fun when we see getting their own creative ideas and all these. Next slide, please. So each one is creative in a different way. I like the way the Sri Devi ji is doing, and Shivali Deshmukh, she is doing that. This was nice. Next. Yeah. Next. Yeah, I have to say about this one. She came in a last minute. You have to say the enthusiasm she was showing, like, Bhuvana auntie, I want to do something. I want to participate in this. And it was a very fun time. She was very much into it. She wants to do something. So it was nice to see her doing all the rangolis, her own ideas. Next. Yeah, this is the final one. I can see Tanya, she is a first grader. Her idea, she was like a scintilla and creating more colorful. She has no idea what she is doing, but then, oh, this is my Ganesha. Can you see that in different colors? She made a Ganesha's face. At the end, you can see green color, and she had so many Ganeshas in this Rangoli. That's why she was expressing that. So next. Yeah, and the girls who did these rangolis are really beautiful too. I can keep moving to next one, Mitra. Yeah, this is the one we started with. I have to sincere thanks to Lata Sundararaman. She came the other day, put the centerpiece of the rangoli, and we started making the circle. At the end of the event, we realized it came out with the 9 participants. It was so great. So see the numbers 9. It surprised me after Ashutosh ji told me it's 9. It's a great number. So it was a great. Next. Yeah, this is the final product of that rangoli. Next, keep going. I love this picture. I don't know why. I love this. The way it came out is really well. Yeah. And the winners, you have the list of winners, I think, Mitra, right? Yes.
So we will announce the winners at the end.
Yes, at the end, yes. Thank you, Mitra and Surya. Back to you.
Those rangolis were beautiful. Thank you to all the participants of the Rangoli competition. And thank you to Madhuri Sosel for making the beautiful presentation.
I will now hand it over to Ashutosh Ji to make an announcement.
So first of all, this was a wonderful event. I think it came out really good with a quick participation, a lot of participation, I should say. So what we'll do I don't want to be in the middle of winner declaration. So let me just quickly run through some of our upcoming events. 1 second, let me share my screen. Hariom. So round of applause to all of you who participated in the event. A lot of effort taken by the Sevaks, I should say. Sevaks from Balvia teams, Sevaks from Balvia teachers, Chinmaya Yuva Kendra, our Chinmaya family members, Vanaprastha team members, and I think it came out very well, as you all can enjoy it and participated in this today's program. Participants of Rangoli competition as well as drawing competition, this was really creative idea as well as wonderful designs we have seen. So great job, everybody. So just wanted to share a couple of things. I think we just want to let you know that registration for Balviar as well as the language, Loka, art, youth leadership program and performing art programs is still open. If you all are interested, please register yourself. We are offering trial classes for Balvihar. It is ages from 0 to 18. So between 0 to 3.5-year-old, this is called Shishu Vihar. And after that, it will be a Balvihar. So anyone interested, or rather your friends are interested, please let them know. They can come and see us, register for trial class, take an experience, and they can decide if they would like to register. So Bhagavad Gita classes on Sunday afternoon is open for everybody. So if any of your family friends are open to listen to Vijayji, please share the link. It's updated on the website. They can join every Sunday at 1:30. Just want to let you know, if you haven't subscribed already, so subscribe to our YouTube channels. You can visit chinmayasomnath.org or chinmayadc.org. You can find our channels. You can also subscribe to our WhatsApp group. That way you get the latest and greatest, Instagram and Facebook, so that you can also get updates. With that, thank you everyone for joining us today. I will hand it back to our MCs, Surya and Mitra. Thank you. Hariom.
For those of you who are waiting, here are the Rangoli competition results. For the elementary level, we have our winners, who are Tanya Shah and Shashika Sangameshwaran. For the middle school level, the winners are Karishma Pillai, Anishka, and Aryan Yama. Our last Rangoli category is the adults, and our winners are Shivali Deshmukh and Shri Priya. Congratulations to all the winners of the Rangoli competition.
I will now announce the art competition winners. For the preschool to kindergarten category, we had a tie between Abhinav Kulkarni and Vihan Patel. For the first grade to third grade category, the winner is Jayant Ravi. For fourth grade to sixth grade, our winner is Dia Shenoy. For the seventh graders and older, our winner is Sesh Sudarshan. We also have an honorable mention, Arya Kaushik. Congratulations to all of our winners. Bhuvanaji will contact the winners of the Rangoli competition, and Amiji will contact the winners of the drawing competition with information about the prizes.
You know what they say, all good things must come to an end. That was an amazing program. We are really looking forward to doing this again next year.
Thank you all for joining us this evening. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. I will now chant the closing prayers. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkhapak Bhavet Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Hari Om. Thank you.